Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So, there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now, the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. To get things started, let's hear from our first reviewer.
This reviewer has gone through a handful of really amazing gaming mice recently, including several popular lightweight and ergonomic models, but finds this particular one to be truly exceptional. Our reviewer can't say enough good things about it, noting that it's incredibly light and glides effortlessly on their mouse bed. The rubberized grips on the side are a standout feature that makes other peripherals feel slippery in comparison once you get used to them. If there was one minor thing this client would change, it would be the side buttons. They wish they protruded just a little more for a more defined tactile feel, though they're perfectly functional and don't cause any issues. In contrast, the scroll wheel is one of the best features. Our reviewer who rests their middle finger on the wheel found the click tension and resistance to be perfect. The wheel's movement is super smooth, and its low-profile rubber texture provides an excellent grip. Similarly, the main button clicks are tuned very well, providing a solid, responsive feel with just enough travel, and they have never produced an accidental double click. Internally, the electronics are top tier, with optical switches that eliminate any debounce delay and a sensor that is spot on. One of the best aspects for this user is that you don't need to install any software to run it. They despise bloatware and appreciated that this gaming mouse is essentially plug and play, with a simple DPI button on the bottom. While the stock cable is already excellent and very flexible, our reviewer was so impressed with the device that they even performed some personal modifications to further enhance its glide. Overall, this is a peripheral that clearly benefits from pro gamer input, resulting in a fantastic blend of design, experience, and functionality.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer begins with a look back, recalling the early days of competitive gaming when the company behind this mouse was a true pioneer. After feeling that the brand had been overtaken by competitors for some time, they believe this particular peripheral marks a significant return to form, putting the manufacturer firmly back on the map for serious players. Our reviewer finds that the shape and low weight of this mouse work together in perfect unison. For their specific claw grip, where the base of the palm acts as a kind of pivot point, the design is an absolute dream. The praise continues enthusiastically for the scroll wheel, which they describe as the best they have ever used on any mouse. It is completely silent, has zero wobble, and the clicks are subtle yet satisfyingly firm, all while maintaining the device's lightweight character. When it comes to the main clicks, this client has a more nuanced take. They admit the optical switches feel different, even a bit mushy at first, and will take some getting used to. However, they've already noticed a significant upside. The clicks require a much softer touch. This lighter actuation makes their fingers feel more nimble and quicker, reducing strain during long sessions. While they have some initial concerns about long-term durability, they are optimistic that once their muscle memory adjusts, the new feel will be a huge benefit. Finally, they note that the side buttons on the opposite flank are designed to be nearly impossible to press accidentally, a feature many users will appreciate, even if our reviewer personally prefers easier access for extra keybinds.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer wasn't sure what to expect when they ordered this mouse. They enjoy trying out different mice and have a collection of popular models from various brands, including some from Logitech, SteelSeries, EVGA, Razer, Corsair, and Alienware. They all have their strengths and weaknesses, but until this one arrived, they were primarily using a Death Adder. The first impression of this mouse was its small size. Our reviewer was surprised by how thin and short it felt. Thankfully, they have somewhat small hands, so it wasn't an issue. The ambidextrous design is surprisingly comfortable, feeling almost neutral in either hand, which is a plus. The left and right clicks are satisfying, reminiscent of the Death Adder but slightly heavier. The side buttons are nearly flush with the surface but still provide a satisfying click, which is great. According to this client, Razer generally makes the best buttons on mice, and this one is no exception. The buttons might be small, but that aligns with the overall smaller form factor. The cable is particularly noteworthy, easily the best stock cable they've ever used. It's lightweight and feels almost like a shoelace with a bit of stretch to it. While this client hasn't used the mouse for an extended period due to its recent release, it appears well built and durable. It's positioned at a slightly higher price point. If you're already happy with your current rodent, it might be worth waiting for a sale. However, it is absolutely worth picking up, especially if you're in the market for a new mouse. This client doesn't personally notice a significant difference from the mouse's light weight, viewing it as mostly marketing hype and a current trend. Unless you have very weak wrists, the weight difference of 20 grams shouldn't be a deciding factor. However, if wrist strain is a concern, a lighter mouse could be beneficial. Overall, our reviewer is pleased with the purchase. It offers something different and fits comfortably in Thay.
If this video helped you out, give it a like and hit subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.